Now, I'm joined with one of our new hosts, which is Shin. Welcome to the set.
Thank you very much, Ken.
And you're going to be hosting the Cork Tonight live on Monday nights.
Monday nights at 8:30.
So what can we expect?
Well, a bit of everything, mainly lifestyle. But what I hope to achieve is a sort of loose women effect, where I'll have a panel of a few different ladies on, and we'll have the chats and
Like you're a blogger. You're many things. You're a singer. You're an actress. You're a stunning looking woman. You're modeling for quite a long time, and most importantly, you're a mum. And the blogs as well are going through all the life experiences that you have and things to do. And so you're going to do this show. It's more lifestyle, but it's going to be fashion based again, because
fashion, music. My pages are a bit of a mismatch. A mashup, I should say, of a lot of things. A lot of things that are my makeup.
And that's why you have such a big following as well. Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to you coming on.
Thanks so much.
I'm looking forward to watching. You know, and sending in all those texts and sharing in love.
Definitely.
I'm also joined tonight by serial dater, Glenn Williamson, and Matthew Brown from Macdonald's Hotels. Matthew, just come to yourself for a second.
Yeah, sure.
How long are you in Ireland now?
Well, I came over on the ship. They kicked me off 1999, February 1999. I've been here since. So, so a long time. Yeah.
Chefing quite a long time now, and
about 24 years. I started in New Zealand many moons ago. So another year and a half. I've been here more than I've been in New Zealand, actually. So
good stuff.
I haven't lost the accent.
You're an honorary Irishman at this stage, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm still a blonde.
Yeah. No, I've been following your Facebook, and I noticed that you were locked into the hotel during the snow and the rain and storms and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, myself and the head chef Robert Farrow there, we were there, and we kind of got a little bit sick of each other towards the end.
Kind of went a bit crazy, the two of you, didn't
we? We kind of did a video in the office there and just said our friendship's pretty at the end of it, and but we found a way to really bring things back to normal, and Ace of Base. We put Ace of Base and had a lot. We got a lot of views on it, and we kind of did a little jig to it, and also it was really, really good actually, Ken. Yeah. So but it was good to get out of there as well. 4 or 5 days being locked in a hotel cooking for people from 6, 7 in the morning. There was only 30, but there's still breakfast, and there was also 2 weddings booked. So
the weddings, did the weddings go ahead?
No, they didn't. But you had to prepare for them and get as far as you can, and then when they finally, the weddings, people have been planning these for a year, and any chance of not. Any chance of this going ahead was no. So we had to prepare, and then we had to break everything down every time they cancelled. So when we got out of there on Sunday at about midday, it was like one flew over the cuckoo's nest. We got the hell out of there, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
So also very interesting things happening with you, because you've done another TV show.
Yeah, First Dates Ireland.
You've like the last time I interviewed you and spoke to you, you had come off of Blind Date, and you still couldn't find a girlfriend.
No, I'm desperate, Ken. Jeez.
Well, so I have my own opinion on that. But so for those people that are saying, like, Glenn, what's wrong with you to say that a woman won't stay with you? What?
Who's saying that? That's the word on the street.
It's all over Facebook. No, seriously. There you are. You're on Blind Date. Yeah. You had your date and whatever on Blind Date, and then the next thing I see it today that you're advertised on RT at First Dates.
Yeah. Well, ultimately it was all just about new experiences for me, meeting new people.
What, going on dates?
Yeah, going on dates. Here, lads.
We're bullying today.
Everyone gang up on Glenn. No, I'm just laughing. It's great. I'm well used to it. Honestly, it's just new experience meeting new people. I really enjoyed the experience of Blind Date UK. So obviously when First Dates came around, I said, why not?
Now I saw a little bit of a clip,
okay.
And it's doing the rounds, and there's a question about eyebrows. Yeah, there was.
You're only jealous, Ken, by all the other.
Well, now, tell me something. Are these a bit plucked and pruned to perfection?
Well, yeah. If they weren't, they'd look like Bigfoot or something.
So yeah, how did the date go? We're going to see it later on tonight on RT.
Yeah, it's on 9:30. It went very well. Yeah, me and Emily got on great. She's a stunning looking girl.
Are you going to see her again, or has she dumped you?
I can't be telling.
All right. Okay. We'll find out. We'll find out. We'll find out. We'll find out. You're sworn to secrecy. Now you have a huge Instagram following now, haven't you? Since the blind date.
It kind of blew up after the blind date. But
Yeah.
then
How many followers now?
it's like 26,500.
Mostly gay men.
Yeah, most. What?
Do you think that's because you're always in your boxer shorts and you're always in your shorts and you're always stripped?
I work hard for my
No, you're a good guy. I got to ask you a question.
Yeah.
You're an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You started up your own business in
Yeah, it's
fitness and health
and
and
also DJing for
Yeah.
events and things like that. And obviously the modeling's gone really well as well. So I also make YouTube vlogs and stuff like that. So just kind of blogging and putting myself out there, people can relate to me and realize that like I'm not from an extremely rich background. I wasn't given all the best advantages or the best schools or anything like that. But like I'm kind of like a small bit of an underdog where I'm constantly ambitious, doing new things, being confident, going the extra mile, and things like that.
business going well for you?
Yeah, no, getting better and better, and think people can relate to that. So I think that's why I have such a large following. It has nothing to do with the fact that I'm handsome or whatever. Like you were saying, Ken.
Well, who said it? Who said that?
I think that was the word on the street as well.
Yeah, it is. It is. Look, you're a great-looking guy, and I have huge respect for you. Honestly, I do. I think anyone starting off a business in the health business, in particular, or fitness and all that sort of stuff, and there's great credit to them because there's a huge amount of time goes into that. Like Shin, you're blogging about health and beauty, and you never stop working either. You know.
Well, if it's fun,
Yeah.
do it.
And 3 children.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
But
So
I try to do things and
when was the last time you slept? 1985? Not at all. You look perfect.
But
You look
again,
perfect.
if it's fun, you know, if I've nothing to put up out on my page of the day, I just don't.
And the key to it is enjoying it, isn't it? Yeah. And if it's not working for you, don't. And if you're not enjoying it, it's not worth doing, is
We're
it?
here for a short time, as I was in
Yeah,
St. Patrick's today, so you know, we just make the most.
I've always loved working with Shin. Like the fun we have on our sets and on our modelling days, I absolutely love all my gigs with Shin.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
What do you enjoy most?
Seeing her getting changed now.
No. I was. Let me.
Don't mind that, Dave. You watching me? Don't know what
Yeah. This is why the only person you're watching is yourself in the mirror.
That is true. That is true. That's a big thing. Anyone who's insecure about getting into the gym or starting any fitness realize that most people are too obsessed
With themselves.
to even notice you're there.
Yeah, that's
example
true.
of that, like.
What do you enjoy most? Is it DJing is taking over most of your time? The fitness?
Lately
Going on dating shows?
Lately it was my college work. Basically, I am a UCC student still, a business student. So I had exams as of late, and I'm real nerdy, like book smart as well. So I spent a lot of my time studying lately. But no, the modelling basically with lockdown has been the biggest so far. I've 3 more gigs this week. Done some wedding shows. I'll be in City Hall tomorrow.
So will
doing
I.
stuff for Upper Lane on Friday. Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
But I work there.
That's cool. So
Yeah.
I get it.
So yeah, we'll see you then. Matthew, just back to yourself. So it's not just Macdonald's hotels that you're working with now at the moment. You've launched this new product over 2 years ago now, almost.
Yeah, it's about 3.5, 4 years where I first came up. But originally came up and went back to CIT about 6 years ago, and I did the culinary arts degree there. And we had to improve or find a gap in the Irish market, and that's what I came up with. Pork scratchings originally. And
now that's something I'd always associate with the English market.
Yeah,
because it's usually popular in the UK, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But worldwide, there's different forms of it. Even in New Zealand, they have a scratching there. In Australia, it's one big product, and it's gone more mainstream rather than just for having it with a beer. It's a retail product now, and it's kind of moved into the retail. So I suppose after doing product development. They asked me the tourism and hospitality. They asked me to do to compete for the CIT Innovation Award. I won the Best Business Plan Award based on this, and from there.
Was this during your degree?
Yeah, this was during. So this was 2011. I started, and then 2013 again. So I won it in March 2013. Perfect. And I had all the specification. I kind of taught myself, and I had people and a few producers around West Cork, especially Spice of Life. Which were Tom Carney and Dennis O'Driscoll that I went to, and I kind of I went from there and I started trading. The problem was that I was a bit naive as well, and new to this. Chefing was my main kind of.
How do you go from that? How do you go from being a chef to putting a package like this together, the art, the design?
Well, I've never come across
sourcing.
Yeah, well, interesting thing. A lot of hard work and a lot of study and a lot of my own time. I'd be up in my room, in my computer room, you know, till 2, 3, 4 in the morning, studying, getting things. You know, my kids and my wife would be in bed. I'd be down in the kitchen trying to imitate the scratch and get the best product that was out there. Realizing that you couldn't make it at home because of it's a meat product and the laws in Ireland. I had to outsource, so I spent a lot of money traveling around Ireland, meeting a lot of producers. But it has come back to me now because it's actually interesting to meet these people. So I had to. I flew on a plane over to the UK, presented to 2 people, and a company over in Warsaw said, "Okay, we're going to give you a go." So instead of
so this comes from your own recipe, your own
product
design.
my own specifications. This is the 3rd branding, because what I needed to do was test the market. It's not worth putting in 20, 30 grand into something that's not going to work. So the whole idea is that the company over in the UK I put it in a white bag with a crappy sticker on it saying "Scratch my pork" or whatever, and off I went, and I sold 40,000 bags in a 9-month test market. It was proved that that could be done. And from there, I changed the branding again. But yet, a lot of mistakes have been made, but it's a good thing because the mistakes have made me stronger.
Well, you've learned from them.
And learned. And, then I got a contact. I went into a major branding called Greenhouse that would do a lot of the, done stores and spas and all that. And that's what they came up with. And today we're, the company after 3.5 years in a profit, and we're moving to a very, very, very good situation where a new distributor has been brought on, and distribution's a real problem here.
Okay.
And you really need.
Why is distribution a problem in Ireland?
Yeah,
it
well,
you have to sign up to a certain retailer, or you have to.
Well, let's just say, right? You go to a distributor and they have 250 different lines.
Okay.
Like, are they really going to care about your brand? And remember, first of all, I
You're
went
fighting
out on
for
my
shelf
own.
space, and you're
placing in the shop, and
I went out on my own. I got 30 places. Then I got a regional distributor, and I went out, and he gave me his list. Remember, this isn't been having central billing, and I went out and I grew it in 3-4 months to 170 stores and started the Dublin market. Then I had to go to a national distributor, and I've had one, but it was time to move on. And the next guys now, and because this is only, by the way, there's only 2 here today. There's actually a 3rd, the salt and vinegar. And because you're not like a company with 30 different styles of sweets, there's only 3 packets. So I need the whole country. I need
the packaging is very nice. I have to say, I really like the packaging. You've done a really good job.
You really need the whole country, Ken. Like the top branded stores, you need the Tesco and Duns, and I'm very close to that. And we've got the Musgraves, the BWGs, the Lunders. You need them all to get there, okay? And it's very hard. And the distributor it's great I'm working with them rather than them just depending on them. So Dunn Stores is kind of helping. I'm in with them, working with the Simply Better brand at the moment. So I'm kind of talking to them. So they're interested.
It's going the right direction. Then.
Yeah, and that's where it is. And it takes time. And I'll be doing a few presentations coming up this year, and I'll be telling the truth.
Have I seen you doing some of the Simply? With Dunn Stores.
But
that's separate to this.
That's completely separate. So I go as a demonstration chef in the Simply Done down in Bishopstown, and still all local producers and Irish products, which I love, and
And the most marvelous thing is that there's now 51% of artisan products that are made in this country is actually made in Cork. And it's great to see Irish products, and even if they're sourced in the, they have to be made in the UK. It is an Irish product. It's an Irish company. It's worth supporting.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I mean, a lot of the Irish producers, not everything can be sourced in Ireland, and it's like we go into the supermarket and grab vegetables. Every week they're from USA, from West Indies, they're from anywhere. It's just Ireland. We're the small country, and the weather isn't all that great to do it, so we have to. So you get peppercorn sauce. We have to get the peppercorns from Vietnam. It's just the way it is.
Yeah,
I think we're all.
That's part of globalization and life, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it's a good thing.
Glenn, come on, tell us. Come on. We've been here in the studio now about 15 minutes. Are you going to tell us? Are you going to tell us what happened? Are you going to give us the scoop?
Ken, I can't do that.
Oh, we're you can.
But okay, I got to ask you.
I was a gentleman. I acted as I would in
subtle
any
questions.
situation.
Subtle questions then, Glenn. Have you a date tomorrow night?
No,
The next night?
maybe.
All right, okay. So there's a maybe. There's a maybe. It is worth watching, isn't it?
Oh, definitely, we're watching. It's great. It's great.
So
laugh.
we
It's
don't
good
we just
laugh.
don't find out about your
You're
eyebrows, do we?
Irish. What?
We just don't find out about your eyebrows. What happens when you go on these kind of programs? So
Well-
you walk into this restaurant
Well, like first.
and there's a
you're
guy like this
the-
chefing in the corner, yeah.
Well, first
Selling
you're
the pork
like this-
scratchings.
You're like, they're like CIA agents hiding you from all the other daters and stuff. And they're like on their walk-talk. It's like, okay, Alpha Bravo can go in now. They're like, okay, he can go in now, and she can go in now. You know, because you can't see your.
But it does
dater or
happen. It
whatever.
does happen in a live restaurant. It's not a set. It's
No, in no ways put on or whatever.
Yeah.
You meet your date first. Just it's a blind date. Like when you go in, you see her, and the whole date's genuine. Obviously, it's cut and short.
of course.
Controversially.
So
of
is there
course.
two like you're sitting at this table. Where are the cameras? Are the cameras as close as?
Bugged everywhere.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. But you see, I was a main dater. There's also background daters. So they're people who.
So explain what's the. So somebody that looks like me is the background dater.
If you
is it?
applied now, yeah. You see,
There's not a guy with a camera though, right? Definitely. Like he's in there. He's got.
no, that's.
Well, that'd be ridiculous.
I actually think it's better because then it's easier for you to be yourself because it's not threatening. They're very subtle cameras.
Okay.
So it's easier.
But
for you
there are people holding them there.
No,
or is it just
no,
That's
no.
what I'm saying. I could just
No,
see
people-
people.
Yeah, I always thought there was going to be like you'll be here and there's a camera back there.
like chewing on a
They're
carrot.
hard to
going,
even notice.
This-
They're bugged.
This
yeah.
guy's not going to get a home video.
So you're bugged. You have a proper date. You forget about that even the camera's in the room. Right?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, good stuff.
So yeah, we really hit it off. We really got on, but I can't give you the.
That's all right. That's all right. We'll tune in later. We'll tune in later on, and we might bring you back for the interview, the post-mortem,
There you go. Well,
So besides the dating program, there is a rumor around Cork that you've been offered another show in the UK.
Okay.
Is there any truth to us, or can we confirm or deny? Is there a reality TV show happening? Is there?
I don't, Ken,
Are you going
must
into
have
a-
done a bit of digging there, no? Like,
Are you going
there,
into-
yeah.
Are you going into a house for a couple of weeks?
Oh no, Ken, that's
Glenn.
not set in stone yet. But yeah, Big Brother were in contact with me, and I have.
Oh, well done. Congratulations, man.
Is that something you'd like to do?
Lads, that's not confirmed now at all.
But is that something you'd like to do?
Yeah, it was all something like my mom always thought I'd be good at as well, just because it's really social. I get on with everyone. I'm
She
up
just
for the
wants you out
crack
of the
and all
house.
that. We see Big Brother. Yes.
Someone else feeding him every few weeks.
Yeah. She's sick of feeding me. To be honest, I'm an bottomless pit. She calls me. I mean, I'm the bin. But yeah, no, but it's. I think Big Brother is a really fun and good entertaining show where people can really like shine and show their own personalities. It's not sleazy, and you don't have to pretend to be someone else or do things you're not comfortable with to be someone. You know what I mean? So I think it's a bit different in that sense. So it would definitely be done.
It'd be something that you're seriously,
Yeah, it
that
would
you
be
would
something
seriously
I'd
consider, yeah?
definitely consider. Yeah.
What
do
about you,
not
Shin? Would you
worry.
do it?
No. I might be worried about
What's
it.
that?
Would you do Big Brother?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be my thing. I don't look at kids
No.
and families.
I'd
Grand
want-
for someone like Glenn.
Yeah.
I just think it's not.
The
But you know
editing
what I
I'd be
mean? It
afraid
is
of.
Glenn.
People love me too.
Yeah, but no, I just think, you know what I mean? I
Yeah,
don't
but
mean
you've
it.
thick skin. You're young and you've thick skin.
Yeah.
None of these
Oh,
things
yeah,
go over
yeah.
your head.
Oh,
Yeah, I
growing
do-
up where I grew up
I
anyway.
do cooking shows, mate. That's what I'd like to do. What I really
Yeah.
get in. I've got an idea for that. I think that's I'm very good at that. And teaching people and the younger generation what chefing is and what
course,
it can
man,
do
like
and what it
that's-
can do. You know what
that's
I mean?
beautiful as well,
That's what
so-
I really want. This is a side that I am trying to work towards. That's my really the young people. I love teaching the young people and the stories that I've had. 24 years in this career is a long time.
Yeah.
And there's a lot.
No, it's
there's
been
a lot
really
of
inspiring
experience,
listening to your story as
Yeah.
well. Like,
So I
There's
think,
a lot of
and, you,
people-
and you, man, you've got about 20 years on me.
Well, you see-
you're doing a lot already. So
Well, he's doing a lot of dating. We know this. We know this for a fact.
Successfully, maybe.
So,
but a lot of dating.
and so how's Tinder going for you?
I don't
Like-
use Tinder. Thanks,
What is it? You swipe left if you
Swipe
don't
left
like
or right,
it.
I
You mustn't have much confidence in me if you think I use Tinder.
I'm sorry, you're on blind date. You're on first date. What happens
Tinder a
today?
bit more private.
What's the next dating show? Is there any more dating shows out there?
No, lads.
Shin, there's an idea for us now. A
Yes.
new Cork dating show.
Not a bad
And I
idea.
bet
I'll
you-
be the host. Or else I just enter every single season and never get a day.
Never get it.
No, you. In fairness, I think you'll be brilliant for Big Brother. I really do.
Yeah,
I
I
don't-
reckon you will as well.
Yeah, and I hope that happens too, because there's a lot of speculation about you around the place. I think.
Yeah, it
Um,
does. Yeah, okay.
Good.
Jesus,
So-
where'd you pull that from?
Listen,
Ah.
I was on the phone to your mum actually earlier. Yeah. And I said, do me a favor, open up chapter 1 of the diary. So Glenn, and the DJ, how is that going?
Brilliant.
What's next?
The next is Easter Sunday, so we're
Yeah.
running like an Easter Sunday kind of rave in Cork.
And do we get to know the location of the rave, or is it
Oh
secret?
no, these are all fully above board things. I don't do any illegal raves. I don't do that. We do pay tax. We're a registered business.
Good man. Good man.
Do you know what I mean?
Good man.
No,
So
it's
where
brilliant.
is the rave?
We go for the we don't have a location confirmed yet. But we do go for the busier dates. Like we were really busy over Rag Week, so I run it with my partner Tiernan. It's called Distortion Cork, and we bring in like local DJs and acts and upcoming DJs, and then sometimes international artists.
I have to be honest with you. I know I sound very old when I say this, and sad. I've never been to a rave in my life.
It's okay, I haven't died.
Have you not?
No.
Easter Sunday rave is a term for it, like, but they're not like rave by
There's no body paint and glow sticks and fellas blowing
well,
whistles.
that's kind of festivals.
I was just saying that's more festival than rave.
Yeah.
Ken, what age you say you were?
Yeah, I've just had a very sheltered childhood, really. No, I've never been to a festival. Well, excuse me, I've been to the jazz festival, and I've been to the opera festival, and the choral festival.
I heard a few stories about you at festivals.
Yeah. So, no, but I've never been to those kind of crazy festivals that you see on TV or you see. Or
yeah.
Glen.
To be fair, like
They don't really happen, do they?
No, they do have a bad name because unfortunately the drug scene in Cork and in Ireland is on the increase. Like, but there is a lot of people give it a bad name, but there is people like me and others as well who genuinely enjoy the music, enjoy hanging out with their friends. Like, obviously, I like to have a drink. Like, I do drink, but I don't drink often, obviously, because I'm into fitness and all that. But like, there is people out there who
What's your
genuinely
idea now of
enjoy it.
having a drink often, or what's your idea of having?
I'd probably go out maybe once, twice a month. Like, to be honest.
Jeez, boy, you're no fun. That's why you're not
Yeah.
doing it. This is the problem.
We're too busy grinding, Matthew, aren't we?
There
We
you
have
go.
things
Too
to do,
busy, too busy working.
Exactly.
Too busy
It's
working.
Too much. Too
Yeah.
much. I've been up since 4:30 this morning, mate.
You know what I mean?
I'm up working in Macdonald.
Well, Ken was out all last night, you know what I mean?
Oh, I haven't gone home.
I haven't had time.
Ken hasn't been home yet.
Friday night, a glass of wine. A glass of wine or two, and that's it. And the occasion when there's an occasion.
But
like the rugby
you've young
league-
kids now as well, haven't you?
Yeah. I've got
Yeah.
7.5, 8, and a neighbour who's 9 in 3 days, I think.
Yeah?
I'm useless.
What age is
Most
your
men
oldest?
are.
9. So
Nine.
they're all.
What are you taking in your porridge in the morning? You look very young, man.
Me?
You look way younger than
I don't
Ken.
know. I
Right.
think
That is a compliment coming from him. No, he never said that to me.
I
I'm a 15-year-old.
I eat well.
Yeah, you eat well.
You're lying,
and
anyway.
I don't eat, and I don't eat when I don't think it is. I think, and you'll know that with your fitness there. You know, like you said in Cork, there's so many great products out there, and I really, my money, instead of going out and spending my €50 on the beer like most people do, that'll go on food, or part of it will go on food, and
Yeah, like Easter on.
great bacon down and.
Can I ask about your post there? Like, what's the nutritional information on them?
Okay,
I
so
need to taste them.
yeah, you're more than welcome to. So
Just
literally,
roughly, like.
the MSG,
I don't care
gluten-free
about
and
that.
dairy free,
Yeah.
and they're high in protein. They have an unsaturated.
Open
and
that.
saturated
Hold on.
Hold on.
So people who
I just gained 5 kilos of muscle
Oh,
smelling
for
them.
God's sake, you're just smelling them. You have
Oh,
to
they're
eat
full of
them.
protein.
Yeah, they're full of protein, but they have unsaturated and saturated fats, but it's natural fats. There's no man-made oil that
Yeah.
goes in it. It's rendered in its own properties. So its flavour is what it is. So the fats run out and rendered. So it's
So
fairly
it's not
good.
as fattening as people think it will.
No, it's better than a crisp. And,
Oh, really?
yeah, because
No,
you
it
get-
is
One
pretty
blend.
healthy.
Stick it in.
Lads, live taste test.
A lot of people have the Atkins diet.
Yeah.
They use this. So I've got a brand. I've got a brand ambassador coming on, and it's Lents the Lightning. They're actually the province and the cricket up in Dublin, who I would be amalgamated with. And 8 of the guys are the Irish team, and they're going to endorse the product for me.
Yeah?
For do that, and they like it. And
Well,
that's
I do
coming
it
on
for
by
free
May.
from Cork Live TV. These are bloody tasty.
Yeah, they are.
They're very nice.
Yeah.
Those
Very
hours,
nice.
those hours that I spent up there, guys. That's what wanted. You know, that's what it is. Night after night, getting it right, and still working on other products. There's a new bacon fry. That's the real bacon fry coming out hopefully next year.
So how many products at the moment? 3?
There's 3. There's salt and
3,
vinegar,
and then there's
salted.
bacon new bacon fry coming out.
Yeah, it's more like a crunch, a pork crunch. Ireland hasn't seen this yet, but
sounds good.
We're kind of bringing it. I'm kind of bringing it out. So I'm working all the time on different ideas and different things. And like I said, food's been my life. I just never stop thinking about things. And I help a lot of other stuff.
Believe me, food has been my life as well, because you can see from the size of me, I don't stop thinking about it.
Ken.
I love it. I love food. I love
You've
food.
gotta live.
Shin, you're going to be here on Monday night with us.
Yes.
And I'm going to be sitting at home watching you with a glass of wine and some pork scratchings. And you're going to be out next Monday night because you're going to be looking for a date.
Someone, yeah.
Are looking for a show?
Very good, man.
And you'll be
I'll be the
probably
next Joe,
working.
yes, sir.
You'll probably be working. It has been an absolute pleasure to have you on. That's after flying.
Thanks, Mark.
I really wish you tremendous success with these products. They were a very, very nice product. I'm looking forward to taking some of these home. Glenn, I hope you meet somebody.
Someday.
Someday night.
I hope everyone knows this
find
is actually a
out.
joke, and I have absolutely no problem in that sense. Thanks
I
very
really
much.
do. And,
I am confident in
Shin,
myself.
I'm really looking forward to seeing you.
I'm excited.
Guys, it's been a blast from our new studios here in Cork, Cork Live TV. Thank you so much for joining us, and I shall see you next week if I haven't been axed.